Cruise passengers wanted it. The cruise lines actually listened, and Carnival Cruise Lines, well, they are bringing back the paper copy of the Fun Times. Chris here with High Seas Cruising, and welcome to today's video. Alright, so by popular demand, cruisers wanted a paper copy of the Carnival Fun Times back in their cabins each and every day. Now, if you're not familiar with the Carnival Fun Times or you've never cruised before, because each cruise line calls it something different, but it is the daily activities that happen on board the ship, dining times, port information, kind of contains everything that's going on the ship each and every day. They said Carnival calls it the Fun Times, each cruise line calls it their own thing. Well, after COVID and the restart of cruising, Carnival in particular, they put all of their Fun Times information on the Carnival Hub app. They started doing away with paper copies of just about everything. The Fun Times, menus, information sheets you used to find in your cabins, everything became a QR code. Everything went digital. And for a lot of cruisers, that's perfectly fine. They have no issues, no problems pulling out their phone to get the type of information they want. But for a lot of cruisers, they didn't want to use QR codes. They didn't want to carry around the phone. They didn't want to have to look up every piece of information, on a digital device. They wanted it the old way. They wanted the paper copies. And since the restart of cruising, a lot of people said, hey, bring this back, bring this back. This is what we want. And the cruise lines have listened. So Carnival Cruise Line's brand ambassador, John Heald, he made the announcement that Carnival is going to be returning to the paper copy of the Fun Times. They're going to start putting it in your cabin mailbox right outside your door each night for the next day. So for those that like the paper copy, it's going to be once again available for you on the daily basis. Now, this is going to start happening here over the next couple of weeks, not a specific start date. So if you're on a cruise next week, you may see it, you may not see it. It may take Carnival just a little bit of time, to get back up to speed and get those Fun Times out in each and every cabin on each and every ship. But if you do have an upcoming cruise and you want paper copies of the Fun Times, you no longer have to go down to guest services and get it. It's once again going to be delivered to your room. And that's really good for people that, like I said, don't want to carry around a phone, don't want to use an electronic device, want to go on a cruise and unplug. It's good for them. Now, as far as, menus in the restaurants and things like that, you can always ask for a paper copy of the menu. They will always give that to you. So now you can cruise, unplug, not have to carry around your phone, just to know what is going on the ship. And it's good to see that it's something small, it's nothing huge, it's nothing major, but it is something that cruise passengers wanted, and the cruise line did listen, and they are making the change, so it's good for cruisers. Alright, I hope you have enjoyed today's video. If you have, do me a favor and hit that like button. If you haven't done so yet, do me a favor and hit subscribe. It is free to do so. Helps our channel grow. Let you know anytime we put out a new video. Hope everyone out there is having a really great day, and like always, we will see you out on the high seas.